TikTok. We're going in the car after this. All right, rainfall estimates. We have anywhere from 1 to 4 inches of rain that fell for today. Now, keep in mind, this is radar estimated rainfall, but the areas that didn't see the rain, man, you guys really missed out, because the areas that did, I mean, these totals are what we want to see when we are talking about drought conditions and chipping away at those drought conditions. We did get some rain from Bertha a few weeks ago, but we're still playing catch up, believe it or not. And the hot days, you can see why. All right, so satellite radar, we have some storms that are working through the area right now on the southeastern corner of Polk County. That is starting to drop into Highlands County. Highlands County, that's the area that had the 4 inches of rain for today. And you guys aren't done quite yet. See, on the northern section of the county line there, we have some storms that are dropping in. So if you're in the Sebring area, you may hear that thunder because those storms are pretty close by. Avon Park, too. As we look at the marine forecast, winds are coming out from the west, northwest at times. 2 to 3 feet and a moderate chop out there. People are enjoying the water. I don't blame them. It is the spot to be when you talk temperatures this hot. Let's look at these temperatures as we are entering into almost the 7 o'clock hour. We have a lot of low 90s still holding on strong. A couple of upper 80s. We saw some 90s that really spread across the coast earlier, but now that we're approaching sunset in the next few hours here, temperatures are starting to work their way down a little bit. 88 in Clearwater, 87 in Port Manatee. We have some 90s from Newport Richey, St. Pete, and Sarasota. Head inland, and where the rain has been recently, we have some marks that have cooled down to the lower 80s. Frostproof being an example of that. Winter Haven another. Dade City and Wesley Chapel, you guys are pretty toasty right now at 94. Feels like temperatures, when you factor in the humidity, it feels like it's still in the triple digits for many of these locations closer to the coast. As we check on Futurecast, are we getting more rain for tonight? Well, yes, actually we are. As we go into the nighttime hours around 8:30, 9 o'clock, we may have a quick little hit of a shower closer to Manatee and Sarasota counties. Not everybody's going to see this, but a quick pour, not out of the question for some of us. Here we are 11:30 at night, and this time it looks like it wants to brew up in our northernmost locations. This is the benefit of that northwesterly wind. We get the rain early in the day, it pushes east, hangs out across the interior, and then sometimes we have that easterly wind that pushes it back toward the coast. So that is the situation for today. Going into tomorrow, now with this pattern, we have the rain that starts up much earlier in the morning. So this is at 7 a.m. Most of that will be way to our northern counties. But as we look at 10 a.m., starts to drop in. So we're talking Citrus County, Hernando County, Pasco County, even Hillsborough and Pinellas. Those coastal areas will definitely see the rain first. Here we are closer to lunchtime. You see that sinking in a little bit further to the south. As the day goes on, this will try to spread across the interior, moving more inland. So tomorrow, throughout the morning into the afternoon, again, we're starting this rain a little bit earlier because of that northwesterly wind. Don't get caught up in planning your day thinking that the rain's going to hold off until later in the afternoon. That's the way it was the last week. This week, we get it a little earlier because of the change. All right, so forecast rainfall, we'll have anywhere from 2 to 4 inches. That is very beneficial for our area. Let's get you to that 7-day forecast. 90s are stacked through the week. Also mornings on the warmer side in the low 80s.